today's video, we got the second part of our travels around Vancouver Skytrain stations, planning our trip. So let's go, my friends. Part one of our adventures on the Skytrain, we went to Lafarge Lake. Well, this week we're going to the second one on the Millennium Line, and that is Lincoln Town Center, right off of Lincoln Street. So, point of entry is the Millennium Line. The mall here. This one was built in 1979, this mall, and it's a two-story unit. It's like 910,000 square feet, they call it. You know what's funny? The last company I used to work for, Versatile Tractor, was 700,000 square foot, so it was the same size of this mall. But prior to the 1979 building of this mall, there was a Target store here up to 1975. Is going to be 11 condos around the go. Oh, it's digging. Yeah, wow. Oh. Right. Except for the chips. Where's he? This will be condo across the street from this station, and all this parking lot is going to be gone and condo, and I think this building there will be condo too, and that one too on the other side. So 9 towers. See the Skytrain's there, so up there,
the high street.
yeah. So they're putting 9 towers right up here, so maybe underground parking. So wow, the Westwood Mountainside Plateau is so beautiful. And that's where the Coquitlam Crunch is. So they stairway all the way up that mountainside. If you watch my video number 1, you've seen that there. So a much smaller mall on the opposite side of the large mall is this tiny little kind of Pacific Mall, they call it. This one's actually been for sale for over a year now. It gets very few people going through it, very low foot traffic, and it's Chinese owned, I guess is my understanding, overseas owners. So not a surprise here in Vancouver, right? On the other side of the Chinese mall is Coquitlam Center Library. The one thing, sorry, trying to yell. One thing on this street, off of the mountainside, there's a lot of gravel trucks bringing gravel into town for cement for different buildings that they're building and that. A very busy and noisy area. But one of my refuges when I was come down here a lot, it was Coquitlam Center Library. It's a really nice, quiet little library, a good place to hang out and chill. From the mall side of the train station, looking behind me, this parking lot, that is going to be at least 1 or 2 condos. And right in here, I don't know, I can't see on the camera. Sunshine's too bright. Off and on, cloudiness, sunshine. But that is a condo coming in too beside of the other one, so we're gonna have to call Vancouver Condo City pretty soon. The mall is pretty typical of any other mall, except for it does have a Chinese grocery market here, and they're checking temperature as you go in, obvious, and previously had celebrated Chinese New Year. And typical as in it has like its big box store, Walmart, and of course a lot of open space. And of course they shut all the TVs off. I used to come here and watch football on Sundays, but now you can't. Actually like about 1.5 levels I think they have, and another Staples store here, so I think the other side half is parking, so that's my understanding. So while I'm here, quickly hit up the London Drugs that they have in here, another staple store. But you know what? I get my phone plan from here. I just use Public Mobile. You know what? For 40 bucks, I get 3 months out of it. So cheap phone plan. That's a hint for you guys. You don't get a lot of data, but I don't need data, so that's not a problem for me. We have to go down Lincoln Street. This one or the other one, Lincoln, yeah. We can cross here too, I think, though. So, if you go 5 blocks away from the hustle and bustle of the Coquitlam Center Mall and from the hustle and bustle of the streets of downtown area of Coquitlam, you find yourself at this. There's one here and one on the bridge. Oh, it's a tennis court. That's what that is. Yeah, I think the trail's right there. It's a salmon river. Coquitlam River. Yeah, it's a salmon river. Wow, super nice little trail. Actually, this is home to a lot of bears here because they like to come on the riverside and catch salmon. And the other interesting aspect of this Coquitlam River is that it comes off of Coquitlam Lake and it supplies a large portion of Vancouver's water, fresh water, drinking water, toilet water, whatever else, shower water. Wow, it's a very beautiful trail. Huh? So somewhere up in that area is Coquitlam Lake. Water is so clear here, but I might get stuck. Ha ha ha! Yeah, I'm gonna get stuck. I have to ride through. So, other side of the river, somebody has a little side creek, and they put all their dinghies and kayaks here. That's pretty cool. Diddy bump. Yeah, look at this. Whoop! Don't mind the bumping here as I ride along this narrow path, but wow, that's pretty cool. Oh, I can't go any farther. There's no trespassing, so I guess that's all private land. Oh, there's a few ducks out today. Wow, perfect spot to have a barbecue. Set your barbecue up out by the backyard here. Wow. Yeah, a lot of this area is for sensitive salmon spawning spot. So perfect little streams for them to spawn and leave eggs. And oh, and I just got stabbed by a tree. Wow, very beautiful in here. Oh, I'm squeaking. Something's squeaking on the bike. It's quite hard to believe that this is maybe, I think, a 20-minute bike ride away from that mall that we've seen. This is total serenity here. So the loop took us about 30-40 minutes, something like that. So pretty quick. Well, kids, Sky Station number 2 and number 3 were so close together that I was able to manage to get all of that in one day. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to split the videos up, kind of part 1, part 2. So we're going to come back next time. We'll show you Skytrain Station number 3. I can't remember. I think it's called Coquitlam Center, something like that. Doesn't matter what the name is, but that's a continuation of our exploration of the Skytrain system and Vancouver area, metro surroundings. Quite beautiful, as you see. We go from the outside of Vancouver, where there's more wilderness, to downtown busyness, and that's what you'll find in the next few episodes. So until we come back next time, you know what? I appreciate you guys watching. So stay awesome, my friends, and we'll see you next time. Until that next time, hey, Cheers.